Hey guys, it's Mark again, and last time what we did is a video on what makes a fair wager, but this time we're going to continue that and see how the casinos use that fair wager analysis to benefit themselves and how they make money. So first and foremost, what happens is the casinos create their games in a way that gives them an advantage over their players. So what they do is they make games that are not fair and benefit them and not the players. So what we're going to do is really quickly look at a roulette example. So I'm sure everyone knows how roulette works. There's on this thing there's 38 spots that where the ball can land. It spins around and it goes onto one of the slots. So as you can see here, there's two green slots. One is labeled 0 and one is 00. And then there's 18 black slots and 18 red slots. So there's different ways to bet on this game. The most common ways, first one is you guess either red or black. The ball's gonna land on red or black. So looking here, one of the questions is if you were to guess that the ball would land on a red and you place $100, the payout for all the casinos, most casinos, is 1-to-1. But is this a fair game? So let's take a look. So there's 38 slots, 18 is black, 18 red, and 2 are green. So if you were to bet $100 on red, there's 18, so let's say you play 38 times, because there's 38 times slots in total. So what's going to happen is you're going to win 18 times. This is going to be how many times you're going to win, because you're going to win 18 times and lose the other 20 if you combine these two. So that's win 18 and lose 20 times. So if you were to bet $10 each time, you would be winning, first of all, on average, of course, you'd be winning $180 if you were to bet $10 each time. And then you would lose 20 times though. So times it by $10 each bet, you're going to lose $200. So if you play 38 times on average, you're going to win 180, but you're going to lose 200. So if you do this over the long run, you're going to have you're going to be losing money and the casino is going to be winning. So that's going to be a minus $20. So you're going to lose 20. You can, if you bet more or bigger amounts, you're going to be losing more and more money. That's how the casino has a slight advantage. They make the game unfair. That benefits themselves. So the next example is you can also bet on a single number. So in roulette, you can say, let's say up here, this is a 3 red. You can bet that the ball will land there. Okay, so if you were to do that, so let's say here, the example says if you placed a $100 bet on number 26, okay, 26 instead of 3, there's only one slot that has number 26 and the other 37 don't. So the payout of winning a single game, in most casinos, it's actually 34-to-1 or 35-to-1. So is this a fair game? Let's see. So if you were to play 38 times, that's how many slots there are, what's going to happen? You're going to win one time, okay? One win. But how many losses is that going to be? There's going to be 37 times that you're going to be losing because 37 slots don't have the number that you guessed. So what happens? If you win once, you're going to win 34 or 35 times your bet. Let's say 35. Let's say each time you bet, let's say you bet $10 and you win once, you win $350. But you're going to lose 37 times. 37 times 10. You're going to be losing 370. This is on average, of course. So you're going to be losing another, again, you're going to be losing $20 if you play 38 times. But again, if you play more, bigger wagers, you're going to be losing more money. So that's how they have an advantage on the roulette game. Similarly, if all the other games, all the other table games are designed this way, so let's say you're playing blackjack, craps, slots. In the long run, they're going to be winning money. So that's the phrase, the house always wins. That's what they're referring to. You know, you might win a few hands here and there, but in the long run, if you play a lot, you're going to be losing. And that's why the casino makes money. So what about non-table games like poker, for example? So this is very different than blackjack or roulette because you're not versing the house, actually. You're playing other players. So in this way, the casinos can't just make the odds in their favor and win money. So you're playing against other people. So So there's two ways that they can make money during poker in cash games. That means you're playing with real cash. So the first way is a rake. A rake is a term that the casinos use. So they take a small percentage of every pot that is played. So for example, if you win a pot, yeah, that's $300, the casino may take 4 to 5% of that $300. So if you win the pot, you're going to be happy, you won, but they're going to take a tiny bit of it, so you're not going to mind too much. And then the second way this is interesting. It's not as common as the first way, but what happens is people pay an ante based on how long they're at the poker table. So for example, a certain casino, I've seen this one, where you have to pay $5 per player for every half hour that is time spent at the poker table. Of course, if you're playing a lot bigger games, like $10,000 buy-ins and things like that, the ante is going to be higher than that. But this is for low amount of money games. So those are the two ways for cash games, but also casinos host tournaments for poker and other games. So what they do for that is simply they're going to take a certain amount from the buy-in and take that for the casino, and they'll take it out of the prize money that players can win. So if the prize pool is $100,000, maybe they'll take 10,000 from it, and then it becomes 90,000. So basically, those are the certain ways that casinos make money. Of course, they're going to make money off the buffet, food, drinks. That's a huge part of it. But as for the games itself, like roulette, blackjack, craps, that's what they do. They make the odds just slightly in their favor, not too heavily, because then people won't play. But essentially, that's what they do. They change the odds, make them a little bit better for themselves. So in the long run, they're going to be winning money, as well as all the drinks and all the food. So, all right, guys, that's basically it for today. I'm going to be covering a lot more things to do with gambling, wagers. I'm going to do a little bit more of a poker one next time. So thanks for listening for today, and MFA out.